Before King Charles, there was another king. He ruled that shelter with an iron fist. Every dog feared him. Every dog obeyed him. Nobody dared challenge him. His name was Rocky. And the day King Charles walked through those gates, Rocky's entire world started to collapse. To understand what happened to Rocky, you first need to understand what Rocky had. Power. Real power. In a shelter with over 100 dogs of every size, every breed, every trauma, Rocky was at the top. He didn't ask for respect. He took it. Other dogs didn't approach him. They waited. They didn't eat until Rocky ate. They didn't move until Rocky moved. This was his kingdom. And here's the thing nobody talks about. Rocky didn't build that power through charm. He built it through fear. Beat. Let it breathe. Every dog in that yard had one rule. Don't cross Rocky. And for a long time, nobody did. Then one day, a scruffy, skinny little dog arrived at the shelter. No reputation, no muscle, no size. His name was Chang Mao. Long hair. The workers barely noticed him. Rocky definitely noticed him. And everything Rocky saw said the same thing. This one is nothing. But here's where the story gets interesting. Because while Rocky was looking at King Charles and seeing weakness, King Charles was looking at Rocky and seeing something very different. He wasn't intimidated. He wasn't impressed. He just watched. Quietly. Patiently. Like he was studying something. The other dogs in the yard, they felt it immediately. Something was different about this new arrival. They just didn't know yet what it meant for Rocky. Rocky had a system. He would patrol the yard, find a weaker dog, put them in their place, just to remind everyone who was in charge. Fear maintenance, that's what it was. And one day, Rocky picked the wrong dog to make an example of. A smaller dog, cowering, terrified. Rocky moved in. And then, from across the yard, a figure started walking toward them. Slow, calm, no urgency. It was King Charles. Rocky stopped. The whole yard went quiet. King Charles didn't bark, didn't charge, didn't growl. He just stood between Rocky and the smaller dog. And for the first time in that shelter's history, Rocky backed down. Not because he was beaten, not because he was scared, but because something in Rocky recognized something in King Charles. Something he couldn't explain, something he had never felt before. Rocky had just met someone who wasn't afraid of him. And that changed everything. Here's what people don't understand about power built on fear. It has an expiration date. The moment the fear stops working, everything falls apart. And after that day, fear stopped working for Rocky because the dogs in the shelter had seen something new. They'd seen a dog who didn't need fear to command respect. They'd seen calm authority in action for the first time. And slowly, one by one, they started gravitating toward King Charles. Not because anyone told them to, not because King Charles campaigned for the throne, but because dogs, like people, always move toward safety, always move toward peace, always move toward the leader who makes them feel protected,
not afraid. Rocky could see it happening. He could feel his kingdom slipping. And the harder he tried to hold on, the more aggressive he became, the faster it all fell apart. Because that's the cruel irony of fear-based power. The moment you need it most, it betrays you completely.
Now here's where science explains what Rocky could never understand. There are two types of dominance in canine psychology. Coercive dominance, control through fear, aggression, and intimidation. And earned dominance, authority through consistency, fairness, and presence. Rocky had the first kind. King Charles had the second. And research shows coercive dominance is always temporary because it requires constant maintenance. The moment the leader shows any weakness, any hesitation, the whole structure collapses. But earned dominance, it compounds over time. Every fair decision King Charles made, every conflict he resolved without violence, every dog he protected, added to his authority. While Rocky's power was burning fuel, King Charles was building something that didn't need fuel at all. Scientists call this the difference between a fear hierarchy and a respect hierarchy. And in every study ever done, the respect hierarchy wins every single time. Nobody recorded the exact moment Rocky lost the crown. There was no final battle, no dramatic showdown, just a slow, quiet shift. One day, Rocky walked to his usual spot in the yard, and nobody moved, nobody scattered, nobody deferred. They just ignored him. And on the other side of the yard, King Charles walked out, and without a single bark, every dog in that shelter turned toward him. Rocky watched this, and for the first time, the former king of the shelter looked small. Now Rocky exists on the edges of the kingdom, still present, still surviving, but no longer the one who matters. The internet calls him a villain, a bully, an outcast. But maybe, just maybe, Rocky was never the villain. Maybe he was just a dog who never learned a different way to lead. And that is the saddest story in the whole shelter. Two dogs, same shelter, same world. One built power through fear. One built power through peace. And in the end, the yard didn't choose the loudest. It didn't choose the strongest. It didn't choose the most aggressive. It chose the one who made them feel safe. Think about that the next time someone tells you that power means force, that leadership means dominance, that respect has to be taken. King Charles never took anything. He just showed up every day and let the yard decide. Rocky had everything and lost it all. King Charles had nothing and built a kingdom. If this story hit different, you're in the right place. Pawble doesn't just show you dogs. We decode power. We decode leadership. We decode what it actually means to be alpha. Subscribe right now, because next week, we're going inside the mind of Tyrant, the one dog who still hasn't bowed. The pack is waiting.